Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about the best of the best high-end luxury beauty products that I discovered in 2017. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that all these products dropped in 2017. These are just the items that I have just been using pretty much almost every single day. These are my top favorites of the year. Not going to go over any skincare stuff. I kind of want to leave that for a separate video. I know some of you have actually requested that I do a video on my skincare routine. Let me know in the comments down below if that is still something that you're interested in seeing. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start kind of from, base and then kind of work my way up. You will have to excuse me, I still have one fingernail painted. I don't know why, you guys. I am so lazy when it comes to my nails right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I'm really conscious right now. I keep looking in the monitor because I'm like, do I have lipstick on my teeth? I don't know why, I feel like I do. Anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. I will start out with my two favorite primers. I actually like to use these two together. One is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion, and the other one is the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. So these two work beautifully together. I like the Optical Illusion Primer to kind of start out with kind of on my fine lines here, my forehead, and my nose and my T-zone area. That's where I tend to have very large pores. That is kind of like my biggest trouble area. I'll put that on first, and then on top of all of it and then all over the face, I will use the Touch in Sol No Problem. What's nice about this one is it just gives a little bit of extra, on top of the Optical Illusion, but also moisturizes. Especially this time of year, I kind of need to go towards two products because my skin is so dry that these two together, they just work amazing. Let's go ahead and talk about concealer. I reviewed this recently. I will link that video up here in the cards somewhere, but the Kylie Jenner Skin Concealer, or I should say the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Concealer. This stuff is amazing. If you have, again, like I'm always saying, dry skin like me, it's really hard to find a concealer that doesn't cake up on the under eyes, doesn't make it look dry and like a crepey mess. This one does not do that to me. It is so much more dewy, but it doesn't crease, and that's kind of a very unique attribute if you ask me. I have mine in the shade Pine Nut. This is a little bit dark for me right now. In the summer, this shade might brighten a little bit under my eyes, but right now it's very true to my skin tone, so I definitely do want to pick up more shades. But again, this product is amazing. I definitely recommend trying it out. For foundations, let's see here. Let me start with more of a tinted moisturizer. The Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I have mine in the shade Buttercream 03. This stuff is incredible. If you're looking for more of a natural, no makeup day, this stuff is amazing. It hydrates. It gives just a perfect hint of color to kind of even out your skin tone. It evens out redness. It just makes your skin look plump and fresh and dewy, and I absolutely love this. Powders even sit beautifully on top of it. You can set it. You don't have to set it. Again, you can even, go about like your regular makeup routine if you want to use primer underneath it, whatever you want. This kind of is very versatile. You can use this in any way, shape, or form. It is stunning. I love this. For foundation, I kind of went all over the place this year. I probably tried about 15 to 20 foundations. I am so picky about foundation. I find it's the one thing that's like, it's up there with mascara. Like, it has to be perfect. I can't compromise at all with my foundation. I'm very conscious about my skin and, wrinkles, fine lines, tugging on dry patches. All of that is very important to me. And one that I find that works amazing, and I'm wearing it right now, is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I did a video showing you guys my foundation hacks. I will also link that above if you're interested. But I take about a good pea-sized, little bit more give or take depending on how much coverage I want, and I mix it with a drop of face oil like jojoba oil, and oh my god, does this stuff just go on your skin like your second skin. It's like your skin but better, and it offers just the most amazing coverage. It's not thick, it's not cakey, it doesn't settle into fine lines, it doesn't gather a bunch up around the nose, it doesn't break up, and it does last all day long. This foundation is incredible. This one is like my holy grail. when I'm doing my makeup and I know I'm going to have an awesome makeup day is when I reach for this. If you've never tried this, I definitely suggest checking it out. I think they have a pretty good color range, but again, this is honestly one of the best foundations I have ever tried. I've tried La Mer, I have tried the YSL All Hours foundation, I have tried oh my god, you guys, the Becca Ultimate Complexion Coverage Cream, I think it's called. I don't know, you guys, it's a laundry list of foundations that I've tried and nothing seems to beat this. I love it. All right, and then let's go ahead, let me talk about a setting powder. This one is more of a luxury item. This is spendy, but for me, it is worth every penny. The La Mer, the powder. This stuff is fantastic. This is a loose powder. It's a bit more illuminating if you look at it, and I doubt you guys can even see it, but as you can see, this is a loose powder. Woo! It's so powdery, it gets everywhere. And every time I do that, I'm like, oh, I just lost $13. It is a loose powder. It has very fine micro flecks of glitter in it. Not even glitter, it's just like micro reflex. Like it's not chunky or anything, and you can't really see it on your skin, but it just brightens and illuminates, and it sets concealer like a dream. It is so, so good. I love this. This is a must if you have dry skin and you can actually splurge and spend the money on a product like this. But for me, I haven't really found anything that compares to this. If you guys know of any other setting powders that are good for dry skin that aren't $95 that you've tried, let me know in the comments section. I'm really curious because I tried so many and they just leave me looking so dried out and cakey that it doesn't work. But yes, this one is amazing. For bronzers, let's talk about the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer. I recently picked this up as this is a brand new launch. This is beautiful on the skin. It adds just like the most perfect hint of shimmer and like gold sheen that it just leaves your skin looking so healthy. I have this on right now, and you can really layer this up if you want like that intense gold glow. I would say that you do have to be open to a shimmery bronzer, but if you go in with a very light hand, I think that you just get, like I said, that just beautiful healthy glow to the skin. But this is beautiful. It blends effortlessly. It looks stunning. It doesn't look like it's like sitting on top of your skin like a powder. It blends in and just like it looks so, I can't explain it. It's just so beautiful. I worry that this is going to get overlooked actually by most people. I know that a lot of people weren't a huge fan of the chocolate gold launch from Too Faced, but this one is like a little hidden gem within that collection, you guys. It is so amazing. Definitely try it out. This is going to be something is a everyday reach for thing for me because I just love it so much. Another bronzer I want to touch on is this one's dirty because I use it so often, is the Honest Beauty. This is their luminizing powder. It's not really a heavy bronzer. You guys have seen me use this in other videos if you've watched those. This one is just beautiful if you don't want like a shimmery bronzer, but you want like more of a glow. It just brightens the skin instantly. It gives you like that sun-kissed, beautiful, healthy tan. It is stunning. Again, this is one of my favorites. If you want something that's like between a matte and a shimmery bronzer, this like lands right there in the middle. This is beautiful, amazing, and I think you can actually get this at Target. I included it here though because I think it's like $30. Beautiful, definitely worth checking out. I do want to talk about a blush. This is the NARS Dual Intensity Blush. I have mine in the shade Adoration. So this is actually like a dual blush. It comes with like this shimmery, almost highlighting shade right here, and then you've got the blush shade on this side. What's cool about this is that you can either mix the two together if you want more of like a sheen or just use one or the other. This actually can double as a highlight. I'm kind of into more shimmering blushes lately because I'm totally into like that hydrated, dewy, glowy look, and that this is fantastic for that. And the shade, it looks very bright in the pan, but I'm wearing it now. If you use like a dual fiber like stippling powder brush and you just dab that on the cheeks, it looks beautiful. It looks so good on the skin. It blends effortlessly. This is just absolutely stunning. I just recently discovered this, so this is amazing. Highlighters, another one. Let's talk about it. The Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit from Anastasia. I'm not going to open this because guess what, you guys? I actually accidentally busted one of them, so I haven't had a chance to repress it yet. I posted a picture about it on my Instagram. I was very sad, but the highlights in this, I am wearing this right now, are stunning. You can build it up to have like that bam, like intense glow. Or if you just dip a natural fiber brush in there, or even a synthetic brush, whatever, it doesn't matter. You just gently glide down the cheeks, you will get like a very natural, healthy glow, but you can intensify it to get like bam, out of this world, glowing from outer space. So I had to touch on this one. This is one of the best highlighter palettes of all time. In my opinion, I love this. Another product that I feel was very underrated. I heard a few beauty gurus talking about this, but actually no, not really. Maybe a couple. Like they lightly touched on it like in a testing new products video. But this is the this is the Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. This is volume 1. I know they came out with volume 2. I haven't checked that out yet. I think that includes some shimmers, but this is all mattes. These contour shades are incredible. They are so silky smooth, so blendable, so easy to use, and they give you just like the most perfect contour. These two shades right here I like to mix, so it's like just a hint of warmth, but also just cool enough. Like it doesn't look muddy, it doesn't look too orange, and they just blend so beautifully in the skin. Easily blendable if you want more intense contour, more of a cut. But yeah, this is stunning. And at first when I talked about this in my palette collection video, I kind of said that I didn't really have a way. This is supposed to be like an all-in-one palette, and I didn't have a way to actually use any of these shades for my brows. But I discovered that these two shades right here, which is Stone and Smoke, if I mix those two together, I have them on my brows right now, it makes a beautiful brow powder, like stunning. And these will last all day long. This is their Amazonian Clay formula. Just beautiful. This really truly is an all-in-one palette. If you want something that's simple that you can bronze, contour, do your eyes, your brows, you know, drag something on the lower lash line, boom, be done, out the door. This is for you. It is beautiful. It's so versatile. It's so stunning. And I think it's on sale right now on the Tarte website for like 20 bucks or something like that. It is so worth it. You get this giant mirror on the inside. The packaging is so cute. It's heavy. It feels luxurious. This is definitely worth checking out. Holy grail, love it. Let's talk about, let's talk about some mascaras actually. I want to talk about two. First one I'm going to talk about is the Roller Lash. I actually did not try this until this year, and I'm really sad that I waited so long to try it. I kind of always had the first impression about this mascara that it was like not going to be like volumizing or anything, that it just would keep your lashes curled, that it'd be more natural. No, this mascara is incredible. It will keep a curl, that is true, all day long, but it does separate, define, volumize, and lengthen. It literally does everything in one. And this stuff stays put. From the second you put it on, I can literally wear this all day long. It will not flake, it will not smudge, it will stay in place. Absolutely stunning. This is like the perfect mascara. I love this. I use it like every day. Another mascara I want to touch on is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This one everyone talks about, but whatever, I love this. If you want like volume, like voom lashes, this gets you closest to looking to like a full false lash really than any other mascara. It is a little bit different than the Roller Lash, whereas the Roller Lash is a little bit more curling, lengthening, like that way. It does add a little bit of volume, but this one makes your lashes look fluffy. This is another one that's amazing, that stays in place all day. People either really, from what I've heard, love this or hate this, but I don't really get how you could hate it, because for me, it's amazing. One of the best mascaras out there. Next thing I want to talk about is a liner. This is the Rock and Coal liner from Charlotte Tilbury. This liner is fantastic. I have this on my upper lid right now and in the waterline. It is like the creamiest liner ever. Let me just show you guys. It just glides, like it's effortless. It glides on so smooth. It doesn't budge, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't bleed down the face, it doesn't melt. This will stay in place, and you can actually create quite an awesome wing using this, believe it or not. This is one of my all-time favorite liners ever. I want to get more. I want to get the black shade. This is an Amber Mood. This is kind of like a borderline like metallic-y brown shade. It has just a bit of a sheen in it. I shouldn't call it metallic, but it has a little bit of a sheen. It's beautiful. I love it. It just works so well. Stunning. Love this. On to some eyeshadows. I do have a couple palettes to talk about. The first one I want to give a shout out to is the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. I'm wearing this on my eyes. I'm wearing everything that I'm talking about here on my face. This is what is on my eyes. To me, I'm gonna come out and say it, this is probably, in my opinion, the best palette of 2017. First of all, the layout of this is amazing. You can look at it and it is so easy to like come up with a look. And the way the colors are arranged, again, makes it easy if you're a beginner, even if you're advanced in makeup. The layout of this is stunning. The smell, oh my god, sometimes I'll just go like in my makeup room and just go smell this. Like, I love the smell. It smells just like fresh peaches. It is so good. I love the scent. But I believe there's every kind of matte in here that you would ever need as far as like a warm tone matte palette. You've got like some transitional setting shades right here, brightening if you want to smoke it out. Like, you can create a smoky matte, bright matte. This is just stunning. I love this palette in every single shade. I kid you not. I have literally tried all of them. Blends like none other. The way that this sits and diffuses and blends out on the lid is fantastic. I literally don't know if I have any shadows that blend quite like this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I've been using this for about 3 to 4 months and I'm obsessed. I pretty much reach for this almost every single day that I'm doing shadow. I love this. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, do it. The packaging is adorable, of course, and you've got a good mirror in here. The mirror is fantastic. This is a #1 hit for 2017. Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to this palette because I didn't really know where it fell. If it fell more like in the affordable side or if it fell more in the high-end side. For me, it's high-end. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette. The reason why it falls high-end for me is because regardless that you get a lot of shades and that it's from Morphe, it's still $38. And to me, that's a good chunk of money for a palette. It's not very expensive by any means, but I would still classify it more on a high-end palette. But look at this palette. And I know you guys have all seen this a million quadrillion times, but if you are looking just for one palette, you're not a makeup collector, and you just want someone that does everything, pick this up. This is literally the only palette then that you will ever need. You've got beautiful transition shades, mattes, shimmers. You've got this corner down here if you want to create more intense looks, smoky looks. There is everything, and all the shadows in here blend. You guys know, you've heard a lot of people talk about this. Blends beautifully. This palette is, I would say it's, again, one of the best palettes of 2017. I'd say this one and my Just Peachy Mattes, those two palettes, these are my favorite of the year. Nothing has really beat any of these. Last but not least, I do want to just talk about some brushes quickly. These are by Delium Tools. I did a review on these. This foundation brush right here, the Precision Kabuki, I use this every single day. Every single day. This has replaced my beauty blender. I love this. I dampen it actually. So if you have dry skin, dampen the brush just a little bit and then use it to apply your foundation like in a stippling effect. Effortless. Like, it just diffuses my foundation. There are no lines. It is completely flawless. This is by far the best tool I have ever used to put on foundation. Love it. And then these two here, this is the large powder brush, and then this is the dual fiber powder blending brush. This is amazing for blush. I love this. You can just like pat it on the cheeks, and it doesn't make the product go on too heavy. It is amazing. And then this I love to use for bronzer because of the shape, because you can like angle it this way and it just keeps kind of everything in place but fluffs everything up beautifully at the same time. So these are by Delium Tools. These come from the brand new Golden Triangle collection. Literally some of the best brushes I have ever tried. I almost forgot. Lipsticks. All right, last but not least, I want to talk about some lip products quickly. These two MAC lipsticks right here, these are the Cream Sheen formula, which is actually my favorite. The Right Note and Japanese Maple, these are from the Nicki Minaj MAC collaboration. These are stunning colors. They're literally the perfect nudes. Let me show you these quickly. I actually like to layer them. I'll put the Right Note on first, which is this darker shade right here, and then I will put Japanese Maple on top of it. This combo is absolutely beautiful together. Beautiful shades. I use these 24/7 for a nude look. Next, I want to talk about the Smashbox. This is one of their Be Legendary lipsticks in the shade Straight Up. This is the perfect, like, brown, kind of yellowy undertone nude. I have this on my lips right now. This is amazing. If you have olive medium tone skin with golden yellow undertones, this will look beautiful on your skin. absolutely stunning. And this would make for an awesome nude if you had a deeper, darker skin tone as well. This shade is stunning. I am obsessed. Next, I want to talk about the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW. This is in the Hot Lips collection. This is like the best light pink, very vintage feeling, like vintage Hollywood tone. That's what I kind of think of this one as. Again, Kim KW. This formula is amazing. It smells amazing, and it just glides on the lips. It lasts all day. It doesn't feather out. You don't even really need a lip liner with this. This whole line of lipsticks is incredible. These are quite spendy. I want to say they're in the ballpark of like 30 bucks or something like that a pop. But again, if you have some spending money and you want to splurge on a high-end luxury lipstick, definitely check out Charlotte Tilbury's Hot Lips line. They are amazing. And last but not least for lip product, I want to talk about the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. You guys have heard so much talk about this as well, but it is truly beautiful. If you want like an everyday glossy look that's not too sticky and heavy on the lips, but is actually nourishing and hydrating, I definitely suggest checking this one out. It is absolutely fantastic. Love this. I'm not a huge gloss person, but this is one that I actually enjoy and don't mind having on my lips. All right, you guys, so that is that. That is my all-time favorite products of 2017 as far as high-end luxury products go. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below if any of these are your favorites as well. What are some other items that you love that were more on the high-end side? Let me know. Be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. It is so much appreciated. If you like videos like this, be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching and giving me an awesome year. I look forward to seeing you guys next year. Bye.